No.
Cool.
Not cool.
Oh, a leech. Oh. Oh. Diamond's making him see that. Oh.
I killed Brainwave.
Oh, they didn't know.
But they didn't know.
Thought they knew.
I thought he died when the
She didn't
tunnels
tell
caved in
anyone.
on him.
I know we said that. Was it?
It was.
Or did you just let Grundy go because you couldn't do it? Because you're a better person than me.
Yolanda,
It's not even because
you
of
did
that.
what you had to do for our team. Right,
For the
Beth?
world. For the country, bro. Like, you did everything you gotta do for everybody.
I'm gonna have to kill Eclipso to save the rest of you.
It's about your heart, too, though. Like, if you believe in God, then you know that God forgives even the biggest of sins as long as you want to be forgiven.
Member that kills.
You gotta believe that you're forgiven if you really believe in God. That's how this works.
I mean, the best superheroes too. They kill if they have to.
Yeah.
It was necessary.
Beth's reaction is realistic though, because not everybody is gonna be like, oh,
No, it's fine.
you know, yeah, it's cool. You took a life. It's all good. Like, to her, like that's a normal, natural reaction. Because most people, I think most people would be like shocked and not know what to think about that. They'd be like, oh my God, am I accomplice now? Does that make me, accessory? Like what's going on? Like, what's going on? Like, all kinds of thoughts would come. What would you do if your friend just came up to you, hey, you see that guy we fight? Yeah, I killed him.
Right.
What would you do? I personally would try to stay calm and be like, okay. Like, in my mind, I'd be freaking out, but I try to stay calm in a way as to not freak out the person who told me. But I'd be like, bro, like, why? Like, what happened? Like, was there really no
I
other
would have
choice?
asked questions. I wouldn't just say, I'm sorry. I would have asked questions.
I would have tried to keep it together, but low-key freak out. And then just try to find out what's going on.
I would have tried to help her through whatever she's going through for that moment.
Because I would have felt, to be honest, I would have felt weird too. I would have been like,
why are you spraying this on me now?
I'm like, what? What? Yeah. Like, because, it's never the ideal thing to take our life. Like, regardless of how bad the person is, it's not something that anybody can live with. That's a big thing to do. Like, that's a life-altering, mind-altering, soul-altering thing that you can do. So, for you to make a decision like that, you got to be prepared and willing to live with the consequences that come with that.
Mm-hmm.
But like, she, I don't think she's getting the proper guidance, because not even just that, I don't think that's something you can ever really, like, forgive yourself for. Because you can ask God for forgiveness, but, like, I don't even know if you can truly forgive yourself for that.
You gotta come to a place where you can heal for yourself and realize that you had to do what you had to do in the situation. Mm-hmm. Because if it wasn't you didn't do that to him, he would have do it to you.
Well, the fact that she's actually feeling this guilt shows that she's a good person, because only good people with a conscience would be feeling regret.
Right.
The guy looked like guilt. The guy looked like Isaac. It looked like Isaac gone to him.
Yeah, a bad person would be like you, or a person that's dealt with trauma would be like, I did what I had to do. Like, only a good person would feel this.
I bet you Eclipso inside there, or Brainwave.
Are you all right, my child?
Boy,
that's not a priest.
He's springing up.
That's not the priest, yeah.
No. Didn't even hear a door open.
I can't do that kind of thing. It's not Father Thomas.
That's Father Bruce right there.
Brainwave.
Tell me what else you're guilty of.
Oh. That's on you.
Henry.
Yeah, that's literally on you.
Because of you too.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Oh, shoot.
Is she actually getting attacked or this is all in her head?
I'll admit,
It's in our
I
head.
underestimated you.
Yolanda, wake up.
I'm telling you, he put a piece of himself there. In her head.
What kind of exorcist thing is this?
All my body, my mind into yours.
Yep. Didn't I tell you? Oh,
Your body will
shoot.
be mine to use.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Brainwave will live again.
Oh,
You need
no.
to get out of this. She needs to get strong.
Oh, they see it now, too.
Or is it still in her head?
No, she's seeing it.
No, it's in her head now.
Yeah, this in her head.
Suppose that's Stargirl.
Or the priest, maybe? It's the father?
Oh, what?
Oh, Henry. Oh, wow.
Whatever it is, it's gonna be okay.
It's really not.
She got a
It's gonna be
civil.
okay.
She
I
just gotta
wanted
be
to be left alone,
strong.
but you couldn't do that.
You're gonna blame her now.
On that costume again.
Ah, great.
I quit.
This is when you think things are gonna be smooth sailing. Just when you think. So basically, she's not gonna put on her costume for like 4 episodes until the last episode until she deals with her trauma.
How much you want to bet that was an actual like set photo?
Yeah, I feel that was a real photo because they're like best friends in real life too. They hang out like a lot. At least based off of Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your influence that has corrupted my daughter. I know.
Oh my
Stop
god.
calling.
So now you care about her being corrupted?
No, because now she has someone to blame.
You sure?
Yeah.
Besides yourself.
She was looking out for her too.
Yeah.
But she don't work there no more. They just send her home.
No, they sent her home.
Yeah, they didn't fire her.
They didn't fire her. They just sent her home. Sus. Yolanda's house?
That's the house. No, that's the house
That's
where
where
Shade is
Shade is.
living.
No, that's Beth's house.
Oh Lord.
And she gonna be getting messed with next. He's taking them out one by one till they quit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of turning them
He
against
messing
each
with all
other.
of them minds.
One by one till they quit. One by one. That's the plan.
That's
one
why he's
by
still
one.
in the city. That's why he's still in the city.
Yep.
You see? You wicked thing, you. Who sticks along to eat a lollipop?
That's how you am, bro.
Is
Yeah,
he
that's how
messing
they
with
end.
them? Is he messing with them?
He's messing with
Yeah.
them and
So they
causing
can't
her-
think straight.
and then when they do to get them to quit one by one. If they quit, there'll be no one to
Go against her.
go against it. Alright, yeah. So are you?
I've said this time and time again. Yolanda has the most trauma to deal with.
Yeah.
Like, it's just nonstop for her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if she's going to get to a point where she's accepting it. At least not for
quite a while. So
For all you know, she whole family demon spawned from Bruce. Cause they never, they don't like her. They don't support her. They're always laughing at her. They believe everything everybody say about her. Till the priest had to say no, but she went through enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I remember last season, her brother was the only one that stood up for her.
Yeah.
So,
And they try to shut him down too.
Yeah, no, so I feel like if anything, she needs to talk to her brother. I don't think they're gonna do that.
No.
They got to realize that this Eclipso mess with them. The father told them that he always plays with people's minds and get them to see things that they don't usually see.
I'm trying to figure out if brainwave is actually like inside of her head or
that's inside her head.
Yeah.
But I think we got the answer to that though. I think the answer is just Eclipso just used her own fear against her, and her fear was that he still somehow survived.
Yeah, I guess. But what's he gonna do with the, like you said, he's picking them off. So what's he gonna do to Beth? What's he gonna do to Ray?
He gonna use Beth's parents against her.
Yeah, he's gonna use her parents against her. The fact that
and
he's gonna make her feel. He's gonna make her feel like it's her fault that her parents are getting divorced.
Yeah.
And that I can already see that he's gonna make her feel that because she's spending time with them, spending time with them.
Everything is gonna lead back to Courtney because you're spending time with. If it wasn't for Courtney, you would not, and all the hate might turn towards Courtney.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for Courtney, and if you didn't join, then maybe your parents would still be together.
Yeah. It's like a whole what if episode.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to get Courtney to be by herself because he told Cindy to leave Stargirl for me.
Yeah, that's true. He wants her to have the most suffering.
Yeah.
Right. So he don't want her to get he just want her to be by herself so she ain't got nobody to call on.
Right.
Yeah. And then when she's in complete despair, that's when he
make his move.
He's gonna make his move.
Yeah.
And for Rick, definitely is gonna use the fact that Solomon Grundy killed his parents and that he was too weak to do anything about it.
Right.
And then he gonna be like, you know what? I just need to take time. I need to go. I need to deal with this. And then that's it. And then the only ones that are left are Pat and Courtney.
Yeah.
That's the
Pat
family.
And Mike and her family. So
I don't know if he's gonna try to turn the family against her though.
Or get convince Pat to shut down the operations.
What about Cam?
Yeah, I don't know how Cam's gonna play in this.
That's another tie to Courtney too.
Yeah, but Cam is not even aware of anything. Like he has
but
he has no idea what's going on.
Because his grandmother's keeping him out the loop.
Yeah, but we saw with the paintbrush too. It's starting to happen.
Right, his grandparents might explain that to him and said this is what the family has and whatever, but he don't have no idea unless his grandmother tell him.
Yeah, unless she tells him that that girl you're hanging out with is the reason your dad is dead or something like that.
Yeah.
So because we saw that she was looking out the window the last time when they were hanging out, and she was, because he obviously doesn't like her, so I'm pretty sure he might be like, okay, this is what really happened. That girl, killed your dad.
Yeah.
I don't
know, man.
It's just too much. It leaves you unsettled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess that's brainwave probably leave even the audience unsettled.
No, for sure. I have so many questions about I don't even know where to begin.
But I think his main plan and his main goal is to break up JSA like what he did with the former one. Pit them against themselves so he could go on with his wickedness and continue to live and eat away who he wants to eat away.
Right.
Yeah.
No, for sure. That's been his goal the whole time, so.
So he started with Yolanda since at her work, I'm here, and all these kind of things. I'm saying she needs to speak out and she should have sit down or she gotta do some therapy or something. And then the goat of her mother now coming in like a bad John, it's your fault and didn't even be wrong. It's their fault.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she had the comfort at home. she'd be able to speak to her parents and be like, you know, get some comfort.
And Beth is her parents' fault.
Yeah,
The only
of course.
person I feel sorry for is Rick and Cameron, because Rick never met his parents and he didn't know what happened.
Yeah.
Until it was told to him what happened. And Cameron have no idea what's going on. All he knows is that he liked to paint and do flowers and why the world's so wicked and why good people don't get a chance.
And he loves Courtney.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's the only one really trying to live normal and decent and trying to figure out why good things don't happen to good people.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of like thinking about like his dad's whole mission because he didn't know anything about the ISA. Or...
Yeah, all he knows is that his dad was trying to make the Blue Valley and the world or America a better place, but he didn't know why or how he was trying to do. So I think because we saw him, he's not really susceptible to evil.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the fact that Courtney, did murder his father or played a role in the death of his dad, it's going to be the thing that tips the iceberg.
That could happen.
So maybe
that's not gonna make him completely ISC.
Yeah, like, oh, you killed my dad. So if not ISA, at least just revenge driven on his own.
Right.
Because
I mean, the ISA is not a thing right now either.
Yeah, the ISA is done.
Yeah.
Like Cindy's plan failed tremendously.
Yeah, but that the hockey girl still out there.
Artemis, yeah, I feel like she's gonna come around.
Yeah.
I feel like she might end up joining the JSA, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like she could be kind of shifted a bit.
Yeah, but especially since I feel like her parents would rather her be with Pat since that's their friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they they kind of bonded, so I feel like they would be more comfortable with their daughter under the care of Pat. I feel like that might make them feel a little better.
Yeah, because we already discussed that, her parents wouldn't want her with the ISA.
Like, yeah, they didn't even want her doing that period. They just wanted her to go to college and live her dreams.
Give her a scholarship.
Be an athlete, you know?
Because they only see themselves as hired contractors. And they hated everybody in the ISC because they treated them bad. So they're just hired contract, you're right. But they kept their daughter out of it.
Exactly, and for that I respect them. For that I respect them, just because of the fact, even though they're dirty, cold-blooded killers too. Because you saw her mom just straight up like just murdered the other lady. Like they're both cold-blooded killers. But if there's anything I can respect them for, is the fact that they actually wouldn't want kids to be involved. Period.
Yeah. Well,
besides Pat, besides Pat and his wife, there must be the only two good parents in the whole show. Putting their wickedness
if you really
aside.
think about it, yes.
They really are.
You gonna break out the person just to go and see your daughter play?
Right? Literally just to see her play a game, like
not even play a game, the tryouts.
The tryouts too, yeah.
And then gonna make a deal and say, okay, we're gonna go back in normal.
Yeah, they went back in,
we just want to see her play. And there's when Pat realized they really love that girl, but she was not part of anything is until when she asked them what they're saying about you is true, and then they were like, and like they embarrassed, yeah. So there must be the only two other parents. They got bad parents walking around holding their highfalutin jobs, and they don't even know she's eat, drink, breathe, go to school, come back home, nothing.
Yep. And her only friend, I feel like the fact that she lost Chuck messed her up too, because that was like her therapy. That was like her friend.
Yeah, that's where she could really be herself.
Exactly, and since he's not there to to comfort her, I'm pretty sure Chuck was there and she spoke to Chuck, he would have been like, well, Yolanda, sometimes that's what the job is like, and I gave her some advice. It's okay to be upset, but Yolanda did what she had to do.
I mean, even like that. Advice with her parents too.
Yeah.
She'd be dealing with that a lot better if Chuck.
If Chuck was there, Chuck would have been able to give her some advice. So the absence of Chuck.
Everybody going through because she don't know if it's McNider or Eclipso talk to she.
Exactly, and I actually like the fact that we're seeing the effects of this, because was another show that we watched, that the same one with Evangelical Roach.
Lord.
that deals with the effects, that deals with consequences of actions.
Yeah.
Like if you make an action, this is the consequence you got to deal with, and the toll that it plays on your mind and the people around you and your life. And it's not just all amazing, like Barry runs in, save the day, and everything's all good.
Yeah.
Like it's not like that. It's like shows like this too. You see, we're seeing the effects of this not only on Blue Valley, but on each and every single one of them kids. They got their own mental life and personal, emotional kind of issues they're dealing with.
People are still forgetting that they are still kids.
Exactly, they're still kids.
Teenagers,
they're still teenagers, and
Mm-hmm.
even though they're all adults, except for
their characters.
even though they're all like my age.
Yeah.
But their characters are teenagers, so it's like they still have to deal with being a teenager. And
teenagers don't have their life together. They don't even know who they are.
And they don't know who they are, and then add that trauma on top of it, makes it even worse. Teenagers already go through a lot on a day-to-day basis. So, we've all been there. We've all been teenagers. We know what it's like, and we all had our own struggles as teenagers. But could you imagine dealing with that? On top of that? That's
everyday life.
And then
mental trauma,
trying to go to school, and then dealing with the fact that you murdered, someone, and you were
I
called.
think it's gonna come to a point when they all realize that it was Eclipso just playing with their mind, and it can take Pat or maybe Shade or somebody to come and talk to them. And they realize that he was using them all the time, just because Cindy realized she was getting used. And it's gonna come to a halt somewhere at some point. They can't go on so stupid for so long.
No, but it's gonna help them in the long run because it's a self-realization point.
Oh yeah.
It's just like okay, I thought I was okay. I never dealt with this issue. Let me deal with it now so that I can move on in my life.
Because otherwise it's just gonna keep getting worse.
Exactly, and if they don't deal with it, then they'll emerge from it better. So I think it's actually best that Yolanda drops, Wildcat for now. Obviously, we know she's gonna come back.
Right.
But
she needs to deal with her trauma.
Exactly. She needs time to think and to not have to deal with work and school and just be and speak to real people that can help her. Get the if there's anything that her parents can do for her right now is getting her the therapy and the help that she needs. Period.
They don't even know what therapy means.
They don't know what it is.
They're being harassed
old fashioned
from inside out.
Yeah.
I would never like to know. I got a daughter come home and talk to me and tell me, Mom, I did not do this thing. It shows how much you trust your child.
No, but she the thing is, she did it. She did send the nudes. She sent those pictures. It's not the fact that she sent the pictures. It's giving her advice and helping her and stuff like that. So that's
degrading her.
Instead of degrading her, like kind of comforting her and saying, you know what, yes, you made a mistake.
How about finding out what happened in the first place? Because it wasn't Cindy them that sent it.
It was. Well, she convinced him to send it, but the thing is, it's not even that. The fact of the matter is this, because let's say in the future my kid does something like that. I hope they don't, but if something like that did happen, would I be upset that they did that? Yes, I would be, but I wouldn't take it out on them and be like, oh, you bashful little child.
Yeah.
You did no, like I would.
They're still kids. They make mistakes.
No, they're
as
taught,
a parent,
no.
need to teach them.
Yeah, she was thinking more of herself and their pride and their image as a family than more than what happened to the daughter.
They call their own daughter a whore. Who does that? Why would you call your daughter a whore? You know what I'm saying? You don't just because she sent a nude doesn't make her that. And for some reason they did that. They in her head, in their mind, they built up this persona for her that she's around causing trouble, sleeping with guys, and being a bad,
But you hear the mother say, "Why did you have to bring Father this into this, Father Jones over him into this into your mess?" So what the heck the priest there for? Not to help people clear up their mess?
Who is she supposed to go to for this?
Oh, that's the point. You're not helping her. You think she's on and we got to wrap up in a little bit because of the time, but it's kind of like a hypocrisy because it's like you, and this is problem I have with any religion, but religious people in general, right? And you see it. You can't claim, like for instance, you claim to be a Catholic person, right? But you preach forgiveness, but you're not willing to forgive your own daughter. That's hypocrisy. And you don't want her to go to the Father for forgiveness. So how is she supposed to get better?
And you preach love, but you don't show love.
But you don't show love. How do you expect your daughter to be better in your eyes, or to be forgiven or cleansed or clean from her sins, if she can't talk to the Father? She can't talk to you. The only thing she can do is go talk to the Father in the church.
She wants to be able to blame her for the rest of her life.
Except for blame her for their mess.
Yeah.
So it sucks that she's in that toxic environment, and I wish that they can actually, hopefully in the next episode, they show her family dealing with that issue and getting called out for it and actually making a change to be better. Because at this point, even if they do change now, Yolanda in the future as an adult, that's going to affect her for the rest of her life.
She's not going to trust people.
No, it's going to affect her the way how she treats her kids.
Or it might change her to be more positive that whatever happened to me, I'm not going to let my
life continue
like what they did.
It will, but it's still going to be on her mind.
And my children will not go through. To me, I use them things as stepping stools.
Well, of course, but you have to get to that point. But yeah, no, Mom, I know we got to wrap because Shane got to go. But so,
make sure you guys go check out part 1 on Matthew's channel. Link will be in the description below. I think we had pretty deep discussion about this.
Yeah, we could have gone longer if we didn't have to leave early.
Kind of lack of time, but make sure you guys like, subscribe if you like what you see, comment down below what your favorite part of the episode was, and make sure to hit the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I post. But I think that's it for us. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.